Alright, let's see. You know... I thought about the 6-tank one, but you know what? Let's do the 6 DPS one instead. I'm looking at these 6, I'm like, you know what? This is not a bad 6 DPS comp, I think. Is it the best? No, but I don't think it's the worst. We'll roll with it and see what happens.
The data I am gathering here will be invaluable.
All right. With a comp like this, I don't know if positioning on the map really even matters. I don't know. That's one of those things where I'm a little, like,
Looks like we're ready to go to battle. You got them all!
I like this one, actually. Like, all 3 of those were good, but... Like, I feel like that can give me some value with Black Panther there. Like, in the early rounds, Black Panther isn't too valuable, but he can be amazing in the later rounds. I'm gonna hold off, actually. Let's go ahead and back up my guys here. We'll just test this out and see how it looks. We can try and make adjustments as we go along.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Oh, is he also running 6 DPS?
All targets infected.
Yeah, looks like his got me this time. It's okay. As I have said, there are some that have said that it's okay to get into a losing streak at the very beginning of a game, because you could actually end up saving or gaining a lot of money as you progress. My mentality is that right now I'm just trying to get to 10 as fast as I can so I can have the possibility of gaining access to those other higher modules for them to show up.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
And of course, because this is all DPS with no heals right now, it's going to be rough early on, especially against these balance comps. It's not going to be until you get some of the other modules later on that you can possibly start to get going. So yeah, you're going to endure some losses early on. That's just how it is. You just got to endure it and hope that you get the upgrades you need to really get your composition going. Alright, so now they are 10, so now they've got the extra 12% damage output.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I'm halted. All units regenerating.
There we go, we got our first win. It looked like Black Panther was getting some work done. If you want to check, you can always press number 2 and you can see it there. That looks like Panther and Iron Man did most of the damage there. So, reduce the amount of damage they take and reduce the amount of damage output they put out. There we go. So we actually now have fully upgraded already the defensive shell. So they're now taking 14% less damage, which, you know, for some, that's going to allow them to do more before they get killed. Because that's kind of what it's like playing 6 DPS here in this mode. You're basically just trying to get as much damage as you can before you die. Because you're squishy DPS with no heals. And it's just like, you're just trying to get out what you can before you get killed. That's just how it is.
Allied combatants.
Especially when you're dealing with like comps that have, say, a Venom that beeline straight for one of your low squishy snipers, like my my Hela. And of course, Venom does the twerking emote. Because of course he does. It is amusing, though, that, like, I've actually changed my character's skins and such and checked what emotes they have equipped just because of this mode. I'll go ahead and back up a couple, back up my Hela at least. It's like I've got 3 divers and then I've got 3 ranged. So it's sort of balanced, but not really.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Elite allied combatants.
You got them all!
I'm going to hold off on that because, well, it's not really going to matter this early on. This, though, this could be good. I mean, I know it's good, but that's like if I have a balanced comp and I know she'll be able to stay back there and just like jump, 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 jump. Okay, let's go ahead and grab it just so I can let you guys see it. But now that she has this, she's able to fire off her main weapon much faster. Alright, there we go. And now we've gotten them to level 20, so now they have the another 12% damage output. Like, I know I'm not necessarily doing the best when it comes to utilizing my economy for how this works. Like, you'll notice everyone here is basically just saving their money. Like, don't follow my example when it comes to how these things are spent. This is just how I've been playing and enjoying it.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
But now watch how fast Hela fires.
All units regenerating.
At least when she doesn't have a Venom in her face. So you could see how much faster she was firing. Of course, we just still don't have the damage output to kill this Venom when he's also getting healed by his Loki back there. But as I've said before, I've actually won games where I've gotten my health down. Like right now my health is 40, which is fine. I've had it go down to 2. And I came back and won. That was the 6 strategist one I told you about, because once I got those specific upgrades, that's when our composition really came alive and we started just annihilating them. And I'll try to see if I can pull that off in the video, replicate that. I may not get... Oh, look at that, we get the revive! Just like that, I have the revive upgrade. Woo! Okay, that comment is funny. Don't make me sit through 8 years of spectating someone else say "born again" 5 times in a row. Oh, that is real. Oh, that is real.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating.
Alright, we killed the Venom. Also, I should point out, you'll notice at the top right it says that this is that player, but it's his Phantom. This is not the actual player, because one of them already left. He's already out of play. So in order for this to be kind of even, they have Phantoms of existing players. So while those four are playing each other, I'm facing somebody else's Phantom. That way I'm not just sitting here letting the other four play when there's an odd number of people in the lobby. Because sometimes people will just leave. I've done that before, where I'm just like, okay, I don't like how this is playing out, so I'm just going to leave. So then I'm out of play. Now, it'll go ahead and calculate your score if you care about the leaderboard stuff, but again, that's like if you actually care about that stuff. Ooh, vulnerability. Don't mind if I do. And reduce their healing output, yes. Again, this is not the best way to utilize your economy in this mode. Do not follow my example when it comes to the economy. This is just kind of how I've been playing, and I just enjoy this, playing this way. But if you want actual, like, examples representation of how you're supposed to do this, if you actually want to climb the leaderboard, don't follow my example. There are people who have put out guide videos that are better at this than what I'm doing here. And just like that, my Hella revived, so she's able to stay alive and keep going. And now, I think this is where our comp starts to come alive a bit better, because now they revive. And that just kind of helps change things. Now, if I can get the lifesteal, where when they do damage, they gain life back, that's where these kind of comps can really start to come alive. Not to mention also, they're not really utilizing their ults yet. Once you get our ults going, whoo! Watch out. Bonus health at the start of the round. I'm not going to lock it for that. I can probably get that later. Gosh, some of these names. People come up with some of the most ridiculous and immature names.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All targets impacted.
Disappear!
Alright, I believe Practice Protocol is next, which means 2 more upgrades. Mm-hmm. Ooh. There we go. 5 away from the extra 24% damage output. And hopefully the other two, like, especially once ults become a thing and we don't consume energy with ults. Because that's when I'll probably consider getting the boss upgrade for Black Panther. And even the other upgrades for Psylocke for her ult.
Ready to go to battle.
So she can have more projectiles for her weapon and more base damage for the ult. I'm gonna get that. And extends its duration. Bonus health each time a teammate is KO'd. Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Just because at times Iron Man's ult can just be the absolute deciding factor in these games. Oh, so close. 3 points away from level 40. We may be losing some rounds here and there, but it also allows us to stick around long enough for us to actually like have a chance at getting the full upgrades if our comp is rather decent, or if we're building it stronger to make it better. So now if he ults, well, now you're going to see a few more boss avatars. But that, of course, is going to be dependent on whether or not he gets his ult, so we'll have to wait and see.
Ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating. Fast! Great!
Oh,
Pulse
he
charge.
died before he could get it off. Oh, Iron Man just ulted 3 of them.
You got that wrong!
Apparently this guy does not like his crosshair. So you can be able to see, let me see his crosshair. Oh my gosh, what is that? How do you even see anything with that? Oh gosh. It's like blurry. Why would you use a crosshair like that in a hero shooter? That's just blurry. That's more distracting. I haven't even bothered. Like, my crosshair is just the default. I haven't bothered with that. Like, I don't have a preference necessarily when it comes to crosshairs. There we go. Now we've gotten to the level 40. It's now at 24%. So hopefully that'll really help out as well. But I'm not someone who has come up with like a preferred crosshair when it comes to these games. Because I don't necessarily have like a sense of like, well, this type of crosshair helps me aim better because I know my aim is terrible, so why bother? And this is one of the reasons why I like this mode. It's because it's not... It doesn't depend on my skill in a hero shooter.
Ready to go to battle.
I can just watch this unfold, and I enjoy that.
Allied combatants.
Pulse charge. Fire.
You got that wrong!
You see what I mean? Now this comp starts to, like, come together where they can be able to put out enough damage that they can finish off the enemy team before they get finished off. But you can also see that this is why Iron Man is considered like an S-tier character in this mode if you have a balanced comp. That's just how it goes sometimes with the luck. Bruh. I almost want to tell him to say hi to YouTube to let him know he's in a video, but I get concerned about doing that. Because with this community, you never know if they are going to then take the opportunity to say and do, say something in the chat that I would not want in my video. Because, well, let's just say we're dealing with a lot of immature people when it comes to this player base. But I still haven't gotten the one where when they get kills, they get full health back, lifesteal, and attack speed. I haven't even gotten that yet.
All targets impacted.
Pulse charge, fire!
He basically just solo ulted the Venom. Oh, Adam Warlock.
Fast! Grace!
Did you see the 3 boss avatars there? They just shot off in various directions. Oh, man. I love the times in this game where someone's ult gets cut short, and so we just hear part of the voice line. So, like, if you kill a Black Panther when he's trying to ult, like, if he's your opponent, you just hear, "Tremble!" Or "Tremble before!" And then you're like, I'm sorry, what? Okay, so now we have more lifesteal. Now they have 4% lifesteal when they deal damage. Not to mention they deal vulnerability, they do more damage output, bonus health. And you can buff those even more. It's just going to be a matter of whether or not I get them.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Believe it or not, Venom Jeff is one of the best combos you can run in this mode.
Strike! Fast! Grace us with victory! Born again!
Watch me soar!
Go Psylocke!
Pulse charge, fire!
Iron Man ulted him before he became Bruce. But yeah, considering the small space we have to work with here, this square, this is why some ults are actually extremely strong. Like, even stronger than in the regular game, like Psylocke's ult, for example. Practice Protocol, so 2 more upgrades. More damage done and more ult gain. Ult energy gain, don't mind if I do. And like I said, now that they're going to be getting their ults more often because of the ult gain they have now, we're going to see ults become more of an actual relevant thing, which means if there are certain things from the practice protocol here you want to get that buff ults, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and grab them. Like, say, if you want to buff Psylocke's ult. In my opinion, the ones for Wanda are eh. Like, she's good in this because her ult can, of course, kill the entire enemy team.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
But her upgrades are kind of lacking, in my opinion.
All units regenerating. Fast! Grace us with victory!
Alright, so let's go ahead and buff Iron Man's ult. And let's also go ahead and buff Psylocke's ult. So now, when Iron Man ults, it does more damage, and the impact range is even bigger. Ooh, more vulnerability. And more ultimate ability energy gain. Don't mind if I do. You can really get, like, this could get really high. You can get this up into the 80s, as I have shown in the video where I was showing off the times I've won. I don't really feel the need to change their position because, again, to me it doesn't feel like it matters that much.
Ready to go to battle.
Other than maybe having Hela in the back because she's a sniper, whereas I have my divers that are just getting into their team right away.
I am ready to put on a show!
Pulse charge, fire!
Well, he got the Luna.
Born again!
Disappear!
The perfect.
Pulse charge,
Uh, 'Cause, They were both trying to ult and they got killed during it. Oh, that was funny. That was comedy to watch right there. And this is part of the fun of this mode for me, is watching that comedy unfold. Because how many times have we seen that in the real game, where somebody tries to ult and then they get killed during it? And it's just like, you just can't help but laugh. Like, if they had been able to get their ults off, I would have won that, but... Again, they're basically, like, doing this without any means to actually heal themselves other than the lifesteal.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Boosting repair functions.
Pulse charge, fire!
Well, you got a couple with them there.
Pulse charge, fire!
That time I won just because Iron Man resin ulted again. He ulted, he rezzed, he ulted again. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't believe that was pulled off there.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All targets impact.
The dragon unleashed!
Pulse charge, fire!
A feast for my crows!
This is real firepower! Born again!
Pulse charge, fire!
Maximum
Iron Man's ulting each other. I am really hoping to get that other legendary upgrade. Also, keep in mind, we're another round away from getting 2 more upgrades for our characters. There's the lifesteal again. Again, I keep hoping for one of the other 2 legendary upgrades to show up. They just haven't gotten here yet. But we have now maxed out. Now they have 16% lifesteal when they deal damage. So now maybe that's going to help them stay alive longer. We'll see. Of course, if you guys want to see some fun, stick around for when we do our 6 tank vid. Hopefully I'll get a good group there.
All targets impact. Grace us with victory.
Oh. Well, my Iron Fist is dead.
Pulse charge! Fire!
Oh, I know what this guy has. He's got the damage upgrade for the healers. That's why his invisible woman is killing my team.
Pulse charge! Fire!
Born again!
Oh, man. More bonus health. Come on, where is it? Reserve armor. That's nice, but that's not what I'm wanting. That's not what I'm needing. Alright, we have another practice protocol. 2 more upgrades. We'll see whether or not this helps us out. Keep in mind, everybody else is also getting their last 2 upgrades as well. And this is why I say this is usually when we get our last 8 is going to be the max, if you make it this far. Because you can see everybody's getting to lower health, and this is now getting to close to the time where you're probably going to get knocked out.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Healing allied combatants.
The dragon unleashed!
Grace us with victory!
I mean, I guess that can be nice, but honestly, I don't really feel like she's been making that much of a difference, but I don't know. Unfortunately, Psylocke hasn't gotten her ult off since I got that other upgrade. Alright. The reason I don't want to go for the wand upgrade is because there are times where she can just kind of toss that off into a corner. And it'll just kind of hang there, and then it's just like, well, it's useless over there now. Alright. I'll lock just to get this after the next round. Unless I get knocked out here on this round, but we'll see. This is now down to me and this guy, so if I win, I knock him out. If he wins, he may bring me down to like 2 or 1 health. We'll see.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All units regenerating. Fast! Grace us with
Feast for my crows!
I'm ready to put on a show.
Disappear!
The dragon
Pulse
unleashed!
charge! Fire!
Born again!
And he just reses them again!
I am ready
Pulse
to put on a
charge!
show.
Fire!
My Iron Man... My Iron Man got like 8 kills with his ult there, but because the Adam Warlock got his ult off twice... Oh, man. And the reason that worked is because both his Adam and his Jeff ulted at the same time. So my team couldn't do anything about stopping Adam from casting the ult. Ugh. Oh, now it shows up. Now it shows up. Alright, hold on. No, hold on. There we go. Now I have it. Hopefully this is not going to make a difference here. After each final hit, they fully restore health, gain lifesteal, and attack speed.
Looks like we're
Hopefully this is really going to help them now.
All targets impacted.
The dragon unleashed!
Pulse charge!
Your powers are mine!
Watch!
Oh my gosh, of course my Wanda gets eaten by Jeff when she's trying to ult, of course.
Born again!
And then his Iron Man... Oh my gosh, and this is the guy's Phantom.
Maximum
Your powers are mine!
And that's it. I'm out.
well, you can always try again.
Second chance is over.
Oh well.
Rise! Rise, my friends!
Shields up!
Born again! Second chance is over.
Pulse charge!
So this guy is running 1 tank, 1 DPS, and 4 healers. One tank, 1 healer, and 4 DPS. And then this is the guy who's running 2 tanks, 1 DPS, and 3 healers with Adam and Jeff. So this guy invested heavily. He's got 85 of the Equilibrium one, 49 in DPS, 41 Equilibrium, 55 Equilibrium, 42 in healer.
All units regenerating.
Shields up!
Also, he's... Oh, that's another... Oh, wow, his Jeff just got him a special epic upgrade. That's what he just got him. And that's one of the... Oh, actually, I think he got it for that one, too? So, yeah, that's one thing, the good thing about Jeff and that Laboon. Look at how often Jeff is ulting, by the way.
Fire! Real firepower!
Every time he loots at least, like, 3 people, or, like, he ults at least 3 people, you get a free upgrade. And sometimes it can be an epic upgrade, which saves you 15 currency for that. Or, if it's something you don't need for your comp, you could sell it.
Maximum pulse.
Pulse charge! Fire!
Rise, my
Oh my gosh! Iron Man ult! Iron Man ult! Iron Man ult! Iron Man ult! Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, which Jeff Adam comp is gonna be the victor here? With Venom and Iron Man? It's gonna be the one with 4 healers? Or the one with 2 tanks and 1 DPS and 3 healers?
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Both of their Venoms are huge. By the way, you can also be able to see, like, okay, this is the upgrades that they got here. He got the King in Black one. Went with one of those Hulk upgrades there. Guaranteed Survival, that's another good one as well.
Units regenerating. Maximum.
He went with both Iron Man ones. The Loki ulted Iron Man and then ulted the team. That's...
Pulse charge! Fire!
Enjoy the amplifier!
Maximum pulse.
Pulse charge! Fire!
Rise, my friends!
And then, of course, Adam just reses and brings them all back.
Enjoy the amplifier!
Oh, man. That is so
Second
funny.
chance is over. Second chance is over.
Pulse charge!
Hey, enjoy the amplifier!
So, yeah, I didn't do that well. Even though I made it pretty far, I feel like, just like, I don't know. Had I been able to get certain upgrades earlier, maybe I would have been able to do better, but I feel like I probably could have also swapped somebody out and I would have probably had a better time. But, you know, when it comes to a 6 DPS comp, you're going to have to either try to make work with what it gives you or, you know, try and see if you can swap out for others. But remember, it's cost to do that every time and it's going to be roll the dice. So when we come back, we'll be either doing a 6 tank comp or a 6 healer comp. Stay tuned.